Market update on the 2nd. So I'll do a quick update here. I think that this is probably the 5th wave now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm leaning towards another move higher, but this could also be the top. I just think that they're probably in a gap fill here at 360. Few reasons why. Google for one. I mean, this isn't one of the reasons, but I was in this stock. I got stopped out. Sold some at 126, got stopped out at 125. I'm looking for 128 though. Regardless, it was just a funky 5-wave move, I think. So I think right now, basically, just from watching this so many times, they're just shaking everybody out of their positions. And I think there's probably going to be another pump up here at 360. I could be wrong, but the line in the sand is 352. If you break below that, it's probably finished. Other than that, we're probably going to get a 5-wave move up here to 360 in the gap fill. So look for Google to hit 128. Apple basically hit my target of 182. But I wouldn't be surprised if that has another move higher as well. It's kind of a funky move right here. So watch for Apple to maybe hit 182 again. And Tesla. So Tesla, basically a 3rd wave. Let me plug this in real quick. So Tesla is basically a 3rd wave. And I'm looking for this to, well, it came outside right here, so it could be finishing right here as well. I haven't done any in-depth TA on this since it started breaking out because I was already out of the stock here at 199 last week. But it looks like it probably completed a 3rd wave, and I would look for a 4th wave pullback and a 5th wave higher. We could be looking at 220 to 230 before it's all said and done. And so I think the treasury stuff is probably, and the debt ceiling stuff is probably going to trip up a lot of people because everyone's pretty bearish on it, which for good reason. But the thing is, we don't know when they're going to actually pull the money out of the stock market to put it into the treasury. From what I understand, that's how it works, and that's why the market goes up. The TGA balance is drained. That's when the market goes up. And when it's put back in the TGA account, then that's when the market goes down. That's what happened in 2022. If you want to watch more on that, check out Mark Moss's video on YouTube. He put out a video yesterday talking about that. It's a pretty good video overall. So that's just my thoughts on that. We don't know when that's going to happen, though. And just based on the chart, I think there's probably a gap fill up here at 360. So Google, look for 128. Microsoft, I mean, this topped yesterday. I think it's just going to bounce around. If it goes to a new high, then okay, it should have been done a long time ago. Amazon, it's another one to look at. Amazon and Google are the two most bullish right now. And sure enough, Amazon's up 2% today. I haven't looked at it. But Amazon was really bullish. You can see here too. Yesterday or a couple days ago, I guess 5 days ago, the 50 just crossed the 200-day moving average. So Amazon filled this gap already. Look for it to potentially get up here to 133 and fill this gap. So that's another reason why you got to be bullish for this to hit 360, I think. So Amazon might even be a good one to get in to right up here to 133 as a hedge. I sold my position at 355. I got back in calls right here, sold some more puts. I'm looking to ride this back up here to 360. So we'll see if it plays out that way. It could be today too. You never know. It's still early. It's only an hour into the market. So that's Amazon, Tesla, Google, Microsoft. Let's look at Apple. Apple is definitely one of the more boring tech stocks, but it almost hit my target of 182, came very close. It backed off here. If it goes up there and breaks the high and actually hits 182, that's going to be pretty damn bullish too for QQQ to come up here to 360. Let's look at Meta. So Meta, I had a suspicion yesterday, and I think it's probably going to happen now. I think this is probably going to go all the way to 289. Like, this fifth wave keeps on extending. This gap fill I've been talking about for a while at 290. I just don't see why it doesn't get hit here. And so that's another, basically, what is that? It's like another 5 or 6% on Meta. So if you have Google hitting 128, you have potentially 133, probably 128. That would be, let me see what that would be. So 125, that's about a 2.4% move there. Meta has a 5% move. Tesla has another 5% move. So who knows? I think this can get to 360. SPY. SPY already hit 426.31. I would expect a little bit higher here, but I'm not expecting that much higher. Maybe up here to the August highs, maybe in this little supply zone here that ends at 428.56. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but I think that they can probably go up another 2%. QQQ and then SPY can probably go up another 1%. We'll see how that plays out. But again, I was in Google earlier today. I got stopped out around 125. I sold some at 126, but the reason I got stopped out was because of this move right here, 126.72 all the way back down here to 124.35. Stopped out. It's come up here a little bit. It could have another move higher to 128, so watch that one as well. And the VIX. VIX is below 15. There's nothing bearish about this right now. So, I mean, you can buy puts, but if the VIX is not moving up and it's just staying below 15, that's bullish. So, I would just stay in it, stay in your trades until it tells you otherwise. But yeah, I would be cautious over the weekend, and especially if we hit 360. But again, we don't know when they're going to pull the money out of the market for the TGA account. So I wouldn't worry about that right now. Just watch the VIX and then look at the targets on the tech stocks as your guide. And we're almost there though. I think Amazon is probably the best tech stock to be in right now, but Google is not bad either. Google had the 50 crossed the 200 back here in like early May, so it is a little bit more extended. And if I would have looked at that more closely, I would have gone on Amazon for sure. So anyway, that's it for now. Look for potential gap fill at 360. SPY, look for a move probably to the high 420s if this plays out. And the VIX, who knows? It's probably about bottom, but we don't know yet. One more thing, the dollar. So dollar is falling here a little bit. And I think it probably has another move higher here. Looks like a fourth wave right here. So probably another move higher, but we'll see. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. I'm going to get back to trading. Just want to make a quick update since I haven't the last couple days. Good luck trading, and maybe I'll make another update later. Have a good one.